All right, well, this is gonna be fun. She will fly though. We're just gonna have to go up the hill. Let's turn down the pedal assist because this is crazy powerful. It's a trike that won't topple. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here. This is the Beecool Zipper. It is a brand new electric tricycle that has 1,300 watts of peak power, a range of 60 to 80 miles, and perhaps most importantly, a rear differential that will keep you rolling when other trikes will have you on the ground. So like we always do, we're going to take it out of the box, put it together, take it for a spin, then we're going to grade it on fit, form, and function. Well, this is the Zipper all put together. Yeah, she's a good looking bike. I love this color. I specifically asked for this color. This is the gunmetal gray. It also comes in ruby red and forest green. As far as putting it together, everything was fine. This is the first bike that actually kind of bit me. The way this thing attaches and it locks into place is different than other folding bikes, so you got to be aware of that. And whoever made the basket, it's very uneven, and they only give you 2 screws instead of 4, and that's because all 4 screws to hold this on won't fit. The holes are different. If you noticed that when I was putting it together, this did get kind of beat up a little bit in the shipping. But this is great. You can put anything you want back here if you want to deliver DoorDash or books or whatever. When it's raining out there, that'll keep them dry. Let's talk about everything that this offers. The Zipper, 750 watt motor with 1,300 watts of peak power, 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery, good for a 60 to 80 mile range. That's it right there underneath the rear rack. Foldable handlebar design right here. You have a 6-speed Shimano gear system right there. There is waterproof quick release wiring. These are 20-inch by 4-inch tires. You have 3-wheel disc brakes and 180 millimeter rotors. You get this amazing rear cargo rack with the bag right there. Color LCD display, 500-pound payload capacity, and what I like the most is the rear differential that allows the wheels to turn independently of each other. So as you're going around the corner, this wheel isn't going to turn as much as that wheel is, and you're going to stay upright. So we're going to put that to the test, but that's huge in my opinion. Okay, we've turned the key. Let's see what's going on. Give her some power right here, and look at that. Beautiful. I still have the plastic wrap on here. There it is. That's what it looks like. It does come in miles per hour, which is fantastic. You have a horn. You have turn signals. They, nope, not indicated in the, but they're right here. Okay, look at that. Sequential turn signals right there, which is really amazing. And if I can hit the headlight, where's the headlight button? Is that what this is? There you go. There's your headlight. Very, very nice. Okay, so like we always do, we're going to, I'll spend some time on it. I'll take it around the block a few times, and I'm going to take you with me, and then we're going to have some fun. We'll come back and we're going to grade it on fit, form, and function. But so far, it's nice, except for the quality of this thing right here. I had to bend it and beat on it so it would fit flush, and then the crossbars are like all wicky-wacky. But that's okay. It's covered up by this very cool bag right here. Okay, so I'm back from my test ride, and I got to tell you one thing about this. This back half of the bike has to be adjusted back, okay? See, this is actually the gear that turns the back wheels, okay? And look how loose it is right there. Okay, so this slips. This thing completely slips, and it comes off here. So what you have to do is you've got 3 bolts on each side. The back half is a 17, the front, I don't even know what it is. I just found something that kind of fits. And you've got to loosen those 3 and then pull the back half of the bike away from the front half. See, those are little areas so you can slide the bolts. Yeah, you've got to do that so that will tighten up the chain. Several tools later, we've got it tightened up, at least as best as we could. Okay, it's still super duper loose. I hope it doesn't come off again, but that was a joy. That we're counting off for that, folks. Absolutely. So now that I'm in a great mood, let's go have fun on this Beecool Zipper, see what she's all about. We're going to do lots of turns to check out the rear diff, which is supposed to be amazing, and I hope it is. I really, really do. Here we go. We are ready for our ride. We are ready for our delivery. We're ready to carry 500 pounds of whatever we want to carry on this thing. So the Beecool Zipper is charged. She's ready. Let's just go see what it's all about. I got to get the gears kind of cycled through. They came off the derailleur. This will give us a good chance to check out how the bike... Holy moly. Well, I'll tell you, it does want to turn. Look at that. Okay, so the wheels do turn independently. Whoa. So if you are an older person and you want a trike and you want to get somewhere fast, this might be for you. Holy jeez. 750 watt motor, 1300 watts of peak power, and they told me a range of 60 to 80 miles. So we're not going to go off-roading. We can't do that. She will fly though. Okay. Wow. There is some noise coming from the backside. I am in top pedal assist. This is pedal assist 5. And I can tell there's no suspension, but I'm very sturdy because I've got 2 wheels behind me and 1 in front. So, and I didn't have to worry about the puddle because I have fenders, and they're metal fenders, by the way, which is nice. Whoa! All right, well, this is going to be fun. We're just going to have to go up the hill and see how she does. All right, with most bikes, anything above 12 is a passing grade. If this is correct, we're going 20. It doesn't feel like 20. We're down to 18, 17, 16. I can feel the weight of the bike. It's a heavy bike. But this motor is really powerful. 1300 watts of peak power. I'm going 15 now. And this is a trike, so this isn't just 1 wheel. This motor and the battery, they're powering 2 wheels, plus the differential and the extra weight back there. I'm cruising at 15. Wow, okay. Well, this is This is a little get up and go trike here. Let's test out top speed. I'm a little nervous. 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 27, come on! Almost. Put the brakes on. Brakes could be tightened up a little bit. That was 27 on a trike. Well, okay. Let's turn down the pedal assist because this is crazy powerful. We're just gonna slow down and do some gear shifts. We'll go down a little bit so we can get more of a workout. Here we go. This is fun. This is really cool. And you see how sturdy it is? Yeah. So if balance isn't your forte and you still want to get a little bit of exercise, this would be perfect for you. The bike will hold you up. It's not going to drop you. That's full brakes right there. Full brakes. See how it does on this hill right here. Turn on my turn signal. Here we go. Turn it off. There's just a lot of noise coming from the back of this thing. But I'm going up this hill. This is what? 4th gear? And it's doing just fine. People are looking at me like I'm cuckoo, which I probably am. You know what? There is a suspension. If I really push down hard on it, it does on the front fork. I forgot about that. I just couldn't feel it so much because of the back of the bike. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I can stand up. I don't know what that rattle is behind me though. I don't think it's the basket. So I would call this bike a nice little, not really a cruiser because you don't want to go fast. This is just a little go to town, get your groceries, take your dog with you for a little spin, ride down to your neighbor's house to have dinner. You could actually put your pot roast, your casserole, whatever, in the bag, and it'll stay nice and warm. Turn around here. We'll take this at pretty good cruising speed. Okay. The gear shifting is, it doesn't feel like a regular bike. You can tell it's doing something extra back there. But even if I turn off the pedal assist, boy, now I can really feel the weight of the bike, yeah. No, give me some pedal assist. 3 seems to be kind of comfortable. Whoa. I like being, look at this turning radius. And I'm not spinning. I'm not going to turn over. Here we go. It's a fun ride. It's a comfortable ride. I mean, your hands are really high. I can adjust this down though, so that's the good part of the bike. The handlebars do fold on the stem right here. This will fold off if you got to put it in the garage and you need to put something above it. It's not going to fold up into the back of your car, into the trunk, but it is somewhat manageable, the size of it. So yeah, this is different. Come on, bike. Whoa. Okay, we're home. Let's grade the Beecool Zipper on fit, form, and function. Fit, how this thing was packaged. It was packaged fine. How it went together, well, it bit me. We had some chain issues here and on this side, and it was just, it's not the easiest electric trike to put together. Now, I put together 2 or 3 others, and this was kind of a typical thing. Having to adjust this back a little bit, that wasn't fun. But once I got it kind of, you know, all tightened up and dialed in, it was fine. So if you can get past that, and you only assemble an electric bike once, and then you use it, and then you sell it, and you move on to another one. So it's not a big deal, actually. So for fit, we're going to give it, let's give it a C, because it's kind of average. Form, the way that it looks, I love the color. I like the fact that you have actual metal fenders right here. The way that it looks right here, the curved handlebar, super, super nice. I wish the LCD screen was a little bit brighter. It's hard to see in the bright, direct sunlight, but that's okay. The fact that you have a 500-pound capacity, you have a bag right here that if you wanted to put something in, let's say you wanted to go to the store and get some nice flowers. Look at that. It's perfect for you. That looks good. It really does. So for form, yeah, we're going to give it an A, and the fact that you can turn this thing on a dime and this wheel will stay still while this thing rotates around the wheel, that's magnificent. That is really, really good. Function, was it fun to ride? Absolutely yes. It is powerful, 1300 watts of peak power. It came up the hill like nothing. The fact that it has a front suspension right here is nice. I just like it. It's a really cool functional bike. If you're an older person, you need something, you want to stay up with the kids, you have grandkids who have bikes, you want to go out and ride with them, this would be perfect. It's powerful enough to keep up with them, and when they get tired, put them in the bag and then take them home. Absolutely. So we're going to have more information. Well, I got to grade it. I'm going to give it an A for function. Absolutely. It was certainly worthy of that. If you want some more information, we had that in the description box below. The prices change on these things. Right now, it's about $16.99, which I think is worth it. If you are older and you want something fun to go tool around in, go to the store. Yeah, this would be something that you should definitely look at. Check the link in the description box below if you want to get some more information on that. But a big thank you to everybody from Beecool. I like the Zipper Trike. It is a lot of fun. And a big thanks to you for watching these review videos. Everybody go out, ride a bike, have a great day, and hug those kids if you got them, okay? Bye-bye.